John Fitzgerald Kennedy, Jr.
In my rest at Kennedy, she signed her name and pen in the fancy, fancy cursive and turned her term papers in a piece. That's American love. In my rest at Kennedy, she signed her name and pen in the fancy, fancy cursive and turned her term papers in a thesis on Islam, virgin brides and arranged marriage, hijabs and polygamous husbands, those poor un-American girls. After school she ran to me, jumped in my 5.0. This is the home of the brave, land of the free. I'm falling, but everyone falls. And I know from the first time I seen your love, you got me, baby. Even though, girl, I know that I would fall for you, you got to know that everyone falls.
This is the latest information we have from Dallas. I will repeat with the greatest regret, 2 priests who were with President Kennedy say he has died.
So let us not be blind to our differences, but let us also direct attention to our common interests and the means by which those differences can be resolved. And if we cannot end now our differences, at least we can help make the world safe for diversity. For in the final analysis, our most basic common link is that we all inhabit this small planet. We all breathe the same air. We all cherish our children's future. And we are all mortal.
I'm not satisfied until every American enjoys his full constitutional rights. If a Negro baby is born, and this is true also of Puerto Ricans and Mexicans in some of our cities, he has about 1/2 as much chance to get through high school as a white baby. He has 1/3 as much chance to get through college as a white student. He has about 1/3 as much chance to be a professional man, about 1/2 as much chance to own a house. He has about 4 times as much chance that he'll be out of work in his life as the white baby. I think we can do better. I don't want the talents of any American to go to waste.
I, John Fitzgerald Kennedy, do solemnly swear
That you will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States.
that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States
And will, to the best of your ability,
and will, to the best of my ability,
preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
So help you God.
So help me God.
Official, President Kennedy died at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time.
And all reason over his head, but I love that man like nobody can. He moves mountains and pounds them to ground again. I watch the guys getting high as they fight for the things that they hold deep, to forget the things they fear. Is mine, oh mine. I love mine. Nothing in the world belongs to me but my love. Mine, oh mine, oh mine. My baby here on earth showed me what my heart was worth. So when it comes to be my turn, could you shine it down here for her? 'Cause money talks, dirty cash, I want you, dirty cash, I need you all.
In my rest at Kennedy, she signed her name and pen in the fancy, fancy cursive.
I should put it all behind me, shouldn't I? But I see her in the back of my mind all the time. Tell me on your national anthem. Think about it downtown. Red, white, blues in the sky, summer's in the air, baby, heaven's in your eyes. On your national anthem. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? Will you still love me when I got nothing?
Official, President Kennedy died at 1 p.m.
I know you will. I know that you will. Will you still love me when I'm no longer beautiful? I've seen the world, lit it up as my stage now. Channeling angels in the new age now. Hot summer days, rock and roll, the way you play for me at your show, and all the way.
Que viva Kennedy.
Over your body, hold till the telephone. You might get the info. You up in the box, don't see what go out. Dear Lord, when I get to heaven, please let me bring my man. When he comes, tell me that you'll let him in. Father, tell me if you can. All that grace, all that body, all that face makes me wanna party. He's my son, he makes me shine like diamonds. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? Will you still love me when I got nothing but my aching soul? I know you will, I know you will, I know that you will. Will you still love me when I'm not?
President Kennedy has been assassinated. It's official now. The president is dead.
This was the darkest day in American history. 3 clips from different angles captured the moment President Kennedy was assassinated. On November 22, 1963, President Kennedy and his wife Jacqueline arrived in Dallas to continue his campaign. The crowd greeted them warmly with flowers, laughter, and applause. Everything seemed full of promise. The Kennedys rode in an open convertible. Jacqueline, wearing a pink suit, stood out in every shot. The motorcade moved slowly through the city with crowds lining the streets, waving and cheering. Children shouted excitedly. The mood was warm and joyful. The motorcade followed the planned route through downtown Dallas, where the president was scheduled to give a speech. But when the cars turned into Dealey Plaza, everything changed. In just a few seconds, the world remembered the sound of gunshots. Chaos broke out. People screamed and rolled directions. Police rushed toward where the shots came from. At the same time, the presidential car sped away toward the nearest hospital, Parkland Memorial, just minutes from the shooting scene. Despite rapid treatment, President Kennedy did not survive. Outside the hospital, crowds of citizens and police gathered. People were shocked and emotional. Others stood in disbelief. The scene was chaotic and heavy with grief. Police quickly launched an investigation. Just 80 minutes after the assassination, the suspect, Lee Harvey Oswald, was arrested. He showed no expression and almost no remorse. Early the next morning, before dawn, Kennedy's body was taken back to the White House. The 35th President of the United States served only 2 years and 10 months before his term ended in gunfire. His death left the nation in long meanness, lasting sorrow and uncertainty.
He met Margaret on a rooftop. She was wearing white, and he was like, I might be in trouble. He had flashes of the good life. He was like, should I jump off this building now or do it on the double? 'Cause baby, if your love is in trouble, baby.
But I said, please don't send me away to Camp David. You know, me and the children, please don't send me anywhere. If anything happens, we're all going to stay right here with you. And I said, even if there's not room in the bomb shelter in the White House, which I'd seen, I said, please, then I just want to be on the lawn when it happens. No, but I just want to be with you, and I want to die with you, and the children do too, and live without you.
And on the morning of November 22nd, she got a standing ovation when she entered her room in Fort Worth in a stunning pink suit, cheering crowds in an open car until the fatal shots were fired.
It appears as though something has happened in the motorcade route. We understand there is finish shooting. You see Mrs. Kennedy's pink suit as a Secret Service man spread eagle over the top of the car, but a